Hey pal, it's me, James, and I hope you are having a wonderful afternoon. Happy Wednesday if you are watching this when this video goes up onto YouTube. I hope the middle of your work week is treating you nice and that today's video puts a smile on your face. This video is going to be about pin mail, pin mail and magic mail. I haven't really been buying a lot in the concern of like pins and park merchandise. I've actually just been seriously saving up my money and using like my stockpile stuff for content so that I have enough money for Star Wars Land. But that's going off subject. You guys already know how hyped I am for Star Wars Land. I can't wait to go. But today's video, I have 3 packages to open up for you. One of them is a giant box from Hong Kong Disneyland, and then the other 2 are small pin parcels that I get from my Walt Disney World and Disneyland park pickup dealers. So without further ado, let's get into the video. It's a Stitch. And it is a Stitch. How awesome is that? And I just like that. I like that. Okay, so as I said earlier, I haven't really been buying as much. I've mainly just been buying mystery boxes when they come out, and there hasn't really been any new ones that have come out lately, as well as the monthly releases of the 2 sets that I am collecting this year, Windows of Magic and the video game pins that are coming out in the parks. I've been really good. I have not bought really anything from Disney Soda Fountain Store or any WDI pins or anything like that, so I really have been pretty good this year, even though my bank account really doesn't say I've been good this year. But let's get into the first package. So this one right here comes from Florida. This is from my good friend Bethany out in Florida. She does all of my Florida park pickups. So let's just open this up and get right into it. I don't even know, or I don't even remember which month this is from. It's literally just been sitting around for a while now. So we have, let's see, 2 pins and a Flower Festival Garden. Oh, okay. So this might be from March. But very cool. Eventually I will get out to Walt Disney World and I will do all the cool festivals that they do out there. But I got my 2 pins right here, the video game pins. So let's see. If this has to be from April, if this pin came from Walt Disney World, because this pin switches from Walt Disney World to Disneyland every single month. It is the I Heart Gaming pin. I really love this set. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, this is seriously cool. I don't know if you've watched it, but I grew up in the 90s, and I love a Goofy movie. So actually, this is this is really cool. Let me take it off of the backer card real quick. It's got 2 pin prongs, and it's just this really thick, like neon blue and neon green look. So cool. So here we go, up close, and you have that like 3D effect on the Game Boy type console. This one is a limited edition of 1,500, and I believe when they come out in Disneyland they're like 2,500, so it's crazy. That means, I don't know, in Walt Disney World, if you know, is like pin trading not as huge in Walt Disney World as it is in Disneyland. I would figure it's the same, but I don't know why like the same pin pretty much would be a different edition size depending on which coast it comes out on. So very, very cool pin. I will add this to my iHeart Gaming collection. And then this one is also another gaming pin for that month. This one comes out in both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. It doesn't switch sides like iHeart Gaming does. This is the Kingdom consoles. So this one is my favorite, like, Disney show. My favorite Disney show growing up as a kid, like my favorite cartoon. This is of Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and I want to start collecting a Rescue Rangers collection because seriously, that is my favorite show. I absolutely adore Gadget. She is awesome. And one of Kira's, my daughter Kira's favorite rides in Disneyland is Gadget's Go Coaster. So I don't know, I feel like, you know, they have a ride for Gadget, so she definitely needs more love. But here we go, here's the pin up close off of the backer card. And you have that effect on the back of it where you can push up the game cartridge out of the console. And you actually have the whole gang here. Actually, no, you don't. You don't have the Fly and Monterey, but you have Chip, Dale, and Gadget in this pin. So very, very cool. And then the back of it shows Chip and Dale collecting acorns, I guess, is the point system in this video game. And then, of course, the little controller comes off, and it's magnetically attached. And then here is the back of the pin. You got that dark silver finish, that dark gray finish. And this one is limited edition of 4,000, which makes sense because it comes out both in Disneyland and Walt Disney World every single month. So this one's probably my favorite one, though, of this entire series because it's Rescue Rangers. Shout out to Beth if you are watching this. Thank you so much for always doing my Walt Disney World pickups. It really means a lot to me, especially since we've been able to get to know each other better over the past few months. So thank you so much for doing all of my pickups. Let's get on to our Disneyland pin, shall we? So this one comes from Disneyland. Let me just open this up real quick. This one, I don't actually pick up a lot from Disneyland because I'm an annual pass holder out there, and seriously, other than the limited edition mystery boxes, as well as Windows of Magic and iHeart Gaming when it's out there, I don't really need anything from Disneyland. It'd be very, very expensive if I just bought all the park pins. I already know which one this is. This is a Windows of Magic pin. Very, very stoked that my friend James can pick these up for me because these are very, very hard to get people to do for you, especially at a reasonable price. Over the past few months, with Windows of Evil coming out at the end of 2018 and then them introducing Windows of Magic, it's been really, really great getting to know James. He's a very, very chill dude, and he just always is there when I need him to pick up the Windows series. So here we go. This one is Windows of Magic Hercules. Very, very cool. I just love everything about Windows of Evil and Windows of Magic. The backer cards are awesome. To me, it has kind of a Pin Pals history because this was the first series that Celine and I, unbeknownst to us, started to collect because we were there for Maleficent's opening pin debut, I guess. And that was the first one of Windows of Evil. So had no idea that we were getting ourselves into a huge collecting thing, saga, a huge collecting saga. Let me take this off of the backer for you guys and show you Herc up close. Very, very cool. I didn't notice this from the catalog, but you actually have, I think, Pegasus. Yeah, that is definitely Pegasus down there at the bottom. Then you have Herc, and then you have some lightning bolts shooting down behind him from the sky. So very, very cool elements in this pin. The catalog actually did not show this pin any justice at all. At first I didn't really like it, to be honest, but since I'm collecting the entire series, I was like, I have to get it, you know, just to keep everybody together. Here's the back of it. It is a limited edition of 2000. You've got the Mickey waffling in the back, and then your pin stamp, your pin logo right there. These are Disneyland exclusive, so you can only get them from Disneyland, and you can really only get them like the first hour they're released on their release date on Thursdays, because they seriously fly off the shelves and people sell them on eBay for ridiculous amounts. So the fact that I have a friend that'll pick these up for me at, you know, close to cost is very, very cool. Thank you so much, James. Okay, I saved the, well, not necessarily the best for last, but the biggest for last. I know exactly what is in this box right here. This comes from Hong Kong Disneyland, and I actually, as I open this up, I will be ranting about this because I am super duper angry about what happened with this. It's got nothing to do with my friend Tracy from Hong Kong Disneyland. I mean, there was a delay in shipping, but that's totally like fine. I don't care about any of that. I'm just upset about what happened with Hong Kong Disney and regular Disneyland and all that. I'll get to it in a second. Let me open this up. So I actually know what this is. This is a popcorn bucket and a sipper cup combo, kind of. And I actually bought two of them because it came out late March, and my mother's birthday is actually the very, very beginning, like the very beginning of April, and she really, really liked it, and I really, really liked it, so I bought one for her birthday. I've just been waiting for it to come in, and yeah, so that's the story about that, but the rant is coming very, very soon. You just open up this box real quick, and Tracy packaged it really, really nice. This is a event catalog for Hong Kong Disney, and actually this is really, really cool. This is like the event catalog for Easter. And they have some Wreck-It Ralph stuff right there too. I can't read it because a lot of it is in is in Chinese, but you know, that's cool. They add some English to it too. Very, very cool. Let's see what she also added in here. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so we have a, is that Duffy? I don't know who that is, but we have a sticker. Yeah, it's Duffy. It says right there, duh, James Reed. It says Duffy right there, but yeah, Duffy. I'm not huge into Duffy, but I do love Disney stickers. Very, very cool. We have this, oh, what's coming on? What's going on? Like, stuff is popping out at me. Okay, so we have this entertainment information from Disney Tokyo Sea. It's their 35th anniversary. Wow, just stickers are coming out all at me. Oh my gosh. So very, very cool. Here's the back of it. And then you open it up, and it's just got all kinds of goodies in here to look at. Very, very cool. Tracy is awesome. She sends a lot of cool stuff from overseas to us. Very, very, very cool. We have the, oh, another Times Guide, I think. Here we go. So oh, that is awesome. I didn't even notice she added Chip and Dale in there. Very, very cool. And then this is an event that I like seriously want to go to eventually when I go to Hong Kong Disneyland. It's their pin trading carnival. So this one was of 2019, and another sticker flew out at me. Cool. And they just have some really, really cool pins that come out for this event. here is the back of it. I know this mystery set right here, these balloons, were very, very popular here on YouTube. That's pretty cool. So they have this like pin ticket event. I think you had to play games at the carnival for that. And yeah, just someday I really, really want to go to it. This year was their second carnival. Last year was the introduction to this, and I swear, like one day I will go to it, I promise. But this, look at this, a Wreck-It Ralph pin. I want that pin so bad, but I've been told not to buy it from my good friend Karen, so we'll see what she means by that. Alrighty, let's see, we have some fun and games. Oh, this is cool, like little interaction thing from Pixar Playtime 2019 from Tokyo Disney Sea. Here's the back of it right here. Here, I'm gonna put this box off to the side off my lap. Here's the back of it, and like each one of these flaps opens up. So I'll definitely check this out later, but every single one of these flaps opens up. That is super duper cool. And seriously, like a great little addition to this box from Tracy. Okay, lastly, I have all these stickers that flew out at me. I already showed you Duffy. We have Donald right here. Then we have, oh, Nick Wilde. That's cool. We have Nick Wilde right there. Then, of course, the lovely Judy Hopps. And then this Unlock the Fun of Mickey and Minnie. Kind of reminds me of the mouse party that's going on in Disneyland right now. Okay, so you guys ready for the huge rant? So here we go. So, popcorn buckets. A lot of people collect popcorn buckets. I happen to collect not every popcorn bucket, but the ones that I really, really like, you know? And I collect the like popular ones, the really, really nice, like the ones that you know are gonna get a lot of attention. When I go to Disneyland, especially now that I vlog in Disneyland, I like to attract a lot of attention. So popcorn buckets for me is another way to grab somebody's attention, even if it means them just glancing over. Because seriously, anytime that I can just, like somebody will just stop and talk to me, I love talking to new people at Disneyland. So when Tracy showed these popcorn buckets on Instagram, on her Instagram account, I automatically assumed that since she's from Hong Kong, that these were Hong Kong exclusive popcorn buckets. And I personally love to get Hong Kong and like Tokyo Disneyland, you know, anything international, because when you go to Disneyland, nobody else will have that. Like I have a Vanellope popcorn bucket, and when I was carrying it around, everybody was looking at me, like everybody was like, where'd you get that? You know what I mean? Like I love just people to walk up to me and just strike up a conversation with me. So when I saw these on Instagram, I assumed they were going to be from Hong Kong Disneyland only. So there's a little rant. Now the reason why I am ranting about this is because if you guys remember from my March trip with Taylor and my cousin, I'll leave a card right up there if you haven't seen it. That's when it was released, but I was noticing, I didn't say it in the vlog, but I was noticing that a lot of people had this popcorn bucket. And at first, when I first saw the first person have it, I was like, oh, they must have seriously loved this popcorn bucket and got it overnighted or something to them, because this is seriously like one of the coolest popcorn buckets I have ever seen. This is one of my favorite childhood rides from Disneyland, so they seriously must have like overnighted it. And it's this Casey Jr. popcorn bucket. And it's a tiny little thing. I thought it was gonna be bigger. it actually opens up right here and it holds the popcorn carton in there. So that's actually, honestly, a smart idea on Disney's part, because you don't have to get your popcorn bucket all messy and everything like that. And very, very cool. If you notice, the wheels spin, so you can actually use this as a toy. So that is very, 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 very cool. This kind of looks like a whistle. I don't know if I could pull. I don't want to pull that off. His little the part where the steam comes out looks like a whistle, but I don't think it comes apart. But that would have been cool. But seriously though, when I went to Disneyland, I was like, oh, somebody must have really, really liked Casey Jr. like me and overnighted it. And then I started to see more people and more people and more people, and then everybody had these. And then I saw someone with a wagon with like 20 of these in there. So I was like, I would have bought it anyways because it's Casey Jr. I love Casey Jr. And it's just annoying that I ended up buying it in Hong Kong. That's probably, it's probably my fault for jumping the gun, but I didn't see any like sneaks or, sneak peeks from Disneyland that these were being released. These were obviously released for the Dumbo movie, but still. If I would have known, I could have saved some money shipping it from Hong Kong. But, that's okay though, because Tracy does definitely make it worth it. She puts all these goodies inside of her boxes, so very, very cool. But that's just a rant because for me, I wanted to show this off in the park. And since everybody has it, its value to me, its wow value, has depreciated. So it's still very, very awesome. I still very, very much love this set, but I unfortunately probably won't show it off in the parks, at least not for a couple of years, until Dumbo has died down a little bit, because everybody has it. I think they're still selling them now, honestly, in the parks. Last time I went, a couple weeks ago, they were still selling them. So here's the other part of this set. I believe you can buy Casey Jr. by himself without his Dumbo part with him, but very, very cool. This is a sipper cup, and I don't know who would actually drink out of this. I'll never use it, but Dumbo's top of his hat comes off. Then just Dumbo is the cup itself. The actual Casey Jr. car is not a cup, but it still spins, as you can see, and you can honestly play with them as a toy, which is probably what I would do if I was still a child. Just driving around Casey Jr. and singing the song and pretending like I'm in the park. I'm pretty sure we've all done that, right? But anyways, that is the end of that little rant, and actually the end of this video. Tell me what you think. Do you personally like to show off in Disneyland? I mean, I don't mean to show off in like a cocky way, I just like to grab people's attention, to talk to them, In no way do I think that I am better than anybody else or anything like that. It's just that I like to grab your attention. But let me know what was your favorite item here in my Magic Mail Wednesday, even though that's usually Monday, video. Also, one quick announcement before I let you go. Remember, my May the 4th giveaway is still very much active until Sunday the 12th. I will do the video of the winners on the 13th, so on Monday. So you still have a few days to go watch that video. I'll leave a link in the description box below so that you can see it, and have a chance to win either the Star Wars Phantom Menace lithograph or the Boba Fett limited release May 4th pins that I picked up from the Disney store. So you still have time for that, and I hope you come along and join the giveaway, because it would be really, really fun if you joined us. But other than that, that is all I have left for you today. I hope you really, really enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. I have a lot more content coming out especially since I'm really trying to get hype and keep the hype going for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So be on the lookout for that vlog when that comes out June 1st at 6 in the morning, Disneyland time. And if you want to chat, trade, or purchase things from me, you can check us out on Facebook and on Instagram. Both those links will also be in the description box below. I seriously love to meet new Disney friends, so seriously, go check those out. And I will be posting pictures of the different things that I get and our different Disney trips. So if you want to see those, they will be there on those accounts. But other than that, that is all I have left for you today. Thank you again so very much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday and a magical week. Bye-bye.